Well, hello there. This is Mr. Critic, and after some deep thoughts, I have decided to spare you, of this part when I saw that I have 4 more turns remaining for a major victory. I just off-screened it, in Britain. So, because, it is boring, not so much for a player, because you get some sort of excitement when you give over strength power to your units, but for the viewer I would say it is not that fun. So so this is what happened. I did off-screening, and this is the result. X is turn 13, 3 turns remaining, and this is the last turn for major victory, and just see the map. Everything is ours in Britain, and only 1 surrounded unit is remaining. If you do not believe me, we can cheat now, because it doesn't really matter. So nothing left of Royal Air Force, and only 1 unit left, 1 weakened infantry in the ground force. So this is it. Let us now stop cheating. And as you have seen, I have successfully overstrength. Sorry, again cleaning my glasses. Otherwise no major victory in the next scenario. Okay. Much better. Okay, so, and of course check the casualties. A clean bill for our side, and 36 infantry, 5 tanks, 4 artilleries, 21 anti-tanks, 12 air defenses. This was a problem. 9 fighters, 2 tactical bombers, 4 destroyers, 8 capital ships, and 13 land transports. So looks pretty good. Oh, we are closing to 200 infantry destroyed. Nice. Then we could make a party or something. Okay, so now we take over this last remaining objective, Birmingham, and see what happens. Axis major victory. Go on. No saving just now. So we are congratulated on our stunning victory. England has surrendered, of course. And this means the end of the war in the West. And now the war in the East will begin. So the other Wehrmacht forces were kind enough to conquer Yugoslavia and Greece, while my army rested. And now it is time to start with Operation Barbarossa. Now we are going to Russia. And trust me when I say that Russia is a bit of a shock, when you're playing this game as a rookie or only a couple of times, because of the vastness of the territory you have to conquer. Other scenarios prior to that are a little more forgiving, if you are moving too slow, if you do not move like you have a purpose. But in Russia this is not the case. I'm not talking about Barbarossa, not talking even about Kiev that follows, but Moscow 41. Now you get 24 turns of total to win, but you should try to do it in 8 turns or 9 maybe, because when bad weather hits you in Russia, it is a huge problem. It is not like Norway or low countries. There it is only annoying, but in Russia you can get 1/3 of turns either raining muddy, which is the worst, or slightly better but still bad, snowing and frozen. So this is when you realize that you should really, you know, aim for doing as much as possible in a few turns as possible, since otherwise you just cannot get a major victory, and this is pretty much it. What I wanted to say, yeah, so the Russians in 41, especially in the beginning, are mostly inexperienced, ill prepared for it. Their air force is, you know, a joke, but there are many of them, you know, and the bad weather helps them. So if you want to know what I mean, I would again, you know, say this because I really like his LP. Mysterious JG is currently in the scenario of Moscow 41, and he's having some problems, especially because of bad weather. Because when the weather is, you know, either raining or snowing, your Luftwaffe cannot do anything to help you, and if it is an overcast, then the effects of using Luftwaffe are, you know, very modest. So, and Russians, I have to say this, have better armor than Germans. So, okay, enough of chit chat. Let us now start with invasion of Russia. Scenario Barbarossa. I have cheated a little bit, but nothing special. I just wanted to check. In this scenario, you can purchase 3 units, and in the next scenario, which is Kiev, you can purchase 1 more. I'm talking about core units. So it is time, you know, to fill our ranks. As for infantries, we have all the infantries we need. As for tanks, we have 8 of them, but we are aiming for 11. So in this scenario, we will purchase 3 more tanks, and in Kiev we will purchase another fighter. And after that, we will purchase mostly tactical bombers. Only in Sevastopol we will purchase, of course, if I decide to go to Sevastopol. I'm not sure at the moment. I was kind of thinking, you know, doing Washington after Moscow 41, but I don't know. The eastern scenarios have special appeal for me, so probably we will go to Sevastopol, and after that we will have 2 level bombers also in our arsenal. But after that, only level bombers. We will have the entire land force that we need, and also once I have 9 fighters, I stop purchasing fighters. So this is basically it. Okay, so since we still have limited upgrading possibilities, we will not upgrade our engineers because we do not have anything to upgrade them to. We will also not upgrade our tanks on this turn, in this scenario, because we are waiting for Panzer 3J tank that will be available in Kiev. And as for fighters, although it would be, you know, it would be fun to upgrade all the fighters to Focke-Wulfs, it is not that much necessary to do this in eastern scenarios, since even Messerschmitt 109s are way better than Soviet fighters. So we will only upgrade these tactical bombers, Junkers 87s, Stuka is the name, As you can see, this one has a maximum fuel of 54, air movement of 11, soft attack of 9, hard attack of 8. But Junkers 87D has max fuel of 99, soft attack of 11 and hard attack of 10. So this is a huge difference, not to mention 2 more ammo. So we will upgrade all of our Stukas. This will of course eat most of our prestige, but it's worth it, and we will keep these tactical bombers until the end of this game. We will even use them in Washington, so it is a wise investment. Now we have enough prestige to upgrade 2 fighters to Focke-Wulfs, but we will only upgrade 1. Why? Because I really want to purchase all 3 tanks on the very first turn, since I want them to get as much experience as possible, because like I said, the next scenario of Kiev is easy, but Moscow 41 is another story. So the rest of the prestige will be saved, you know, for purchasing and of course overstrengthening. But in case we have time and possibility, you know, I can also upgrade my fighters during this scenario, since we have plenty of time to win this major victory in this scenario, of course. So exit, and now we start by deploying our breach engineers. This is very important, you know, because on the first turn usually the Soviet defense is excellent and extremely good, so this is why we have breach engineers, you know, to get rid of all of the opposition, you know, on the first turn, and then of course follow up with tanks. No, I will save you for something else, or maybe not, because this city is probably well defended. Yeah, you will go here. For the rest of the breach engineers, place here, so we can go. There is a force here, not sure why, but there is a force here, infantry, artillery, maybe anti-tanks, but somebody is hiding here, so we will need breach engineers to successfully cross the river. Okay, you will join here just in case. Now I will place these breach engineers somewhere here, because, you know, I will use my tanks, you know, to cross the river with the help of breach engineers and attack this force from behind also, so this is important. As for the last breach engineers infantry, I will place it here for the same purpose, because there is also a force here, absolutely, and my tanks will be able to cross the river and deal with enemies here. So Okay, this is it. Now for my tanks. They are of different quality regarding experience, so we need to, you know, you know what I mean. We need to place some high quality tanks everywhere that is possible. Okay. Now you could probably go here. You here. The last time I played this I thought it was possible. I cannot. Okay. It's been a while, so sorry. The deployment is always tricky, and I understand it could be a little bit boring for you, but I have no alternative, you know. I have to think about this very hard, because the first couple of turns are extremely important for the entire battle. So one here, one here, and the last one here. So we have 4 tanks in the north, 3 tanks in the south, strange. Okay, so the last tank will go 1, 3, 4, 5. 1. The last tank will go here. Okay. So now we only have air units remaining. This is something you will notice about Soviets. They always place their air forces on the first turn on the airfields. So it is not you know, too much of a problem to attack them and shoot them down immediately. So here and here for units hiding at this airfield. Also here and here for units hiding on this airfield, and for our Messerschmitts, somebody is also here. I am 100% sure about it, even though I didn't play this for a while. So 2 Messerschmitts 109s and 2 more a lot like auxiliary units that can help in any sector if necessary, here and here. Okay, and what remains to do is to deploy our tactical bombers. Now what to do with them? He is using air defenses. They are not of high quality, but they are still, you know, air defenses. So 1 tactical bomber here, the other one here, 1 more here, here, and the remaining two, I think, if I place them here, they can reach everything in this radius. So yeah, this is it. Here and here. Excellent. We can purchase, like I said, 3 more core units, and we will purchase tanks, of course, but not just yet, because we will probably be able to place them on the cities that we will be able to capture in the first turn. If not, well, nothing is lost. So this is Barbarossa 001. Very good. What do we see? Ah, we see a fighter. And if we see a fighter, we attack fighter. Okay, this could have gone better. Now a little bit of scouting. So nobody here, but here I'm sure somebody will appear. Okay, excellent. Attack. Well done, Focke-Wulf. Now we destroy this tactical bomber too. Just perfect. Okay, so we see a tactical bomber, but they are usually escorted, so this means that a fighter is probably hiding here. So let me check. Ah! I'm in range of this. Oh, bloody hell. Also could have gone better, but it didn't, so what can you do? Nothing. We will now attack this fighter again with the fighters I prepared for, you know, auxiliary help. It's gone. Now for this tactical bomber. Just perfect. This is going completely our way for the beginning. Okay, so what else do we see? We see this. Now we have no better way to deal with this than to encircle this tactical bomber. And of course attack it, hope for the best, but still there is no escape for this guy now. It has survived, but nothing to worry about. Very good. Now our tanks will clear this. Okay, so with two possibilities we attack with a stronger unit, so excellent. Perfect, I would say, even. Now these breach engineers will attack this infantry. Now this is the force, you know, breach engineers are so freaking powerful, it's, you know, like no stopping them. But here we have met with some resistance, suffered no casualties, but you know, there is some resistance. Finally. Now, do we, you know, use something special to get rid of this? Let me check. No, not in range. I was kind of stupid, you know, to... I should have brought at least one elite tactical bomber here, but okay. This may still work. With some minor casualties, of course. Could have gone better, but... it's a war, you know, you have to take some casualties. Now, okay, first things first, now we destroy this infantry. Ah! Now this was... I have 4 stars of experience, and this is what I get. But okay, nothing really bad happened, so I will keep my mouth shut. So, and we start working on this KB1 tank because it can be a threat to my tanks. Good result. Now what? I think we will attack this infantry to see what is hiding behind it. An artillery here, and this is anti-aircraft, so okay. Entrenchment of 5, so it would be quite unwise to attack this air defense with our Junkers of strength of 15, and this is the most elite the unit can get. On the other hand, you know, the time has come to actually, after the first couple of turns, to pull back the units that have all the experience that they need. So this means over 500. Oh, this one has exactly 500, but no, it doesn't matter if a unit has 500 of experience or 50,000 of it. Once it reaches 500, this is the best the unit will get. So Maybe... What happens if I attack this 2-9? Looks good, but I don't think I can trust, you know, this... let me check what else do we have. No more tactical bombers, unfortunately. And this artillery could be a problem, so... again. Yeah, we need to cross the river here and attack this artillery. This was a poorer result, so now we will need to finish this artillery with our tactical bomber. And we advance again. This auxiliary also. So yeah, if I cross the river here, this will mean absolutely nothing. So yes, now I will allow for this for this Stuka to be attacked by air defense, just so I can bring all the tanks across the river on this turn. One, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. And for the head-on attack. Oh, bloody hell. This should have gone so much better, but it didn't, so no use complaining about it. And he fired at the same time. Did no damage. So I guess this is our last unit. Which means that we didn't do much good here. And there is certainly an artillery somewhere here, so... What now? I will go for this anti-aircraft, just to be sure, you know. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, I cannot, because this guy will probably attack my breach engineers on the river hex. So no, I cannot risk it. We advance here. This is Bistroya tank, or translated to English, fast tank. It has a movement of 8. It is not, you know, much of a threat to my armored units, but it is it can cause problems because it is, you know, so freaking fast, you know, movement of 8 while my tanks have a movement of 5, so it can take some objectives if you are not careful. So now purchasing the tanks. Now we have enough prestige to purchase them. So one here. One here, and where else can I use you? Here. Okay. Now we save this game. Barbarossa001. So this is Barbarossa 002. The weather, yes, it is good and it's supposed to stay good, so no auxiliary units. Later in Russia I will probably help myself also with auxiliary units, especially those Messerschmitts 110, you know, that are fighter bombers but have a spotting of 5, so I will rely on them heavily for scouting. Okay, this is it. It is time to give the Soviets their turn. And of course he went for my bomber and did some expected damage. Nothing more, nothing less. Now we save this game again and start plotting about turn. Wow! Ho 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 ho! Hello! Are these? I would say that these are new units. Wow! This is not a good idea for the Soviet, you know, because his fighters and bombers are only target practice for my Luftwaffe, but still, so many of them. This is strange. But, as Tyrion Lannister said in the battle for Blackwater, there are some brave men knocking at our door, so let's go kill them. So yes, we should probably destroy the Soviets. Wow, another one. But I will attack anyway because I do not want to waste this fighter's turn. And bloody hell. It said I would only use 1 unit and I lost 4. Strength, I mean. Wow. Stupid mistake, but I can live with this. So we cannot fly here. We will need to call back our Focke-Wulfs that were meant, you know, for other purposes, but no choice. This is getting bloody, definitely. So this fighter now has access to his fighters. Let me check something, please. This one can move also. But this tactical bomber is blocked effectively, so maybe I will attack this fighter now, of course. And it has survived, unfortunately. You attack. Very good. You attack too. And I believe this is our last fighter, so you attack 3. Okay, an old joke, so. Now, if I'm not terribly mistaken, this should be it from his Air Force. So now our bombers will concentrate on his tanks. Nice. Even better. As for these 2 tanks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I will now attack this. Do I dare to? It is entrenched, but still, we need to start getting experience for our tanks. Ah! Fuck you. Again, I didn't learn my lesson the first time. Good. Now for the breach engineers. You take out this anti-aircraft gun. And you this infantry. And now, since we've cleared the first line of defense, now it is only a race against time. Sort of a practice, you know, for Moscow 41. So, now we attack the tanks. He's still holding his ground, which is of course logical, because this is, you know, the T-34 tank, with a hard attack of 9 and ground defense of 13, which is compared to my tanks, you know, wow. Huge difference. Still, we will now probably destroy it or force it to retreat. Nothing. We failed to destroy it and we failed to force it to retreat, so yay. 3. There is an artillery somewhere here, like I said, and I think I still cannot reach it, which I do not like, but we have to advance. So another sacrifice will be required from this Stuka. Which, why I will do this, you know, after this I will probably just place it back to the airfield and start over-strengthening it, because I want my less experienced units to get more experience, so this is it. Very good. So now we take care of this air defense. Nah, we just go here. And the unit has retreated. As for these tactical bombers, they are not close enough to help with this, but we don't need them anyway, so and we finish it off with this transport. And my auxiliaries are advancing. Like I said, commenting on the video of somebody else who was playing an LP of Panzer General, when they catch up to you, you're moving too slow, but you know, these are only first couple of turns, so I will leave them way behind, you know, when continuing with this video. So this is it. What else do we have? Okay, we bombed this tank. Perfect. And now we stop worrying about Soviet fighters, since even if they exist, they cannot do anything against my units. So yeah. And we attack again, of course, to get rid of this heavy tank. Just perfect. And now in the north it is also a race against time, so we destroy this infantry. No 5 stars. Okay, soon. Take over the city of Grodno. And of course use our more experienced tank to take over the airfield, so this less experienced one can advance. You advance too. You too. We save this game. So off-screening slots are no longer necessary, so now we will save this as Barbarossa 3. This will probably be a little bit too long of a video, but still I want to do another turn and then finish this, so this is it. We give our opponent its turn. Nothing happened. This is what I was thinking about, you know, because I kind of know that in Barbarossa the Soviets are completely defensive, so they pose no threat to my advancing units. Tanks are now here. Well, we need to destroy these tanks, so as for this artillery, die. Three, four, five. You can attack this anti-tank prior to retiring to the airfield. Bad result, but we need experience for our units, so perfect. Now this tactical bomber will also die. And we will do some scouting. An infantry, nothing else, no air defense, nothing. So perhaps we can destroy this anti-tank with our fighters. We did. This cavalry is also entrenched. And this is, oh, it's a light artillery, I mean medium one, so we can come closer. Rugged defense. Nothing can help you now, so this rugged defense shit is, you know, it's like, I don't care. Okay. Follow and use our auxiliary for finishing off this totally crippled infantry. What to do here? I guess we will attack this infantry head on. Wow. I just cannot get enough, you know, of the superb power of my breach engineers. This is, you know, like perfect. Now our rookie tanks will try to do something. Excellent. You just follow. Now let us race. Air department, check. Okay. We destroy this tactical bomber and then fly to scout. Another infantry in the city of Lida. So I guess it is time to get some experience for this inexperienced tank. And we have no more Soviet air forces, so this looks like a good idea, but first we will of course attack this artillery, so it will not cause us any more trouble. You go for this tank. Okay. Now for this infantry. It is pretty much weakened, so now some experience for our rookie tank. This could have done better. Now for this infantry. Go here. Advance and attack. So we are basically getting low on our ground units now, so but this tank will advance here. While these engineers will join our forces in the northern sector. Perhaps we will be able to wipe out this unit. We did. And now we will do a tag team on this infantry to destroy it once and for all. Perfect. And now it's gone. This fighter can still move, so now for the unit on the airfield. And of course we place our tank between this anti-tank gun and our breach engineers, so you know, to prevent it from attacking our very expensive infantry. Nice. This is the last unit remaining now. It has close to 200 prestige, maybe. Yes, now we have 2 stars of experience, but two strength remaining. So we should place it over this anti-tank gun to do some good on the next turn. Okay. So people, this is it. I will now save over England over screening. Barbarossa 004. Now we only give our enemies weather is fair and dry. As you can see, we have done a lot of damage, you know, on the first 4 turns or something. So now we give our enemy its turn and then finish this video and continue as soon as possible. Oh, only turn 3, so it is now turn 4 and we have, like, I would say 12 turns to win a major victory. So as you can see from the advance, it will be all over by turn 8 or 9, maybe 10, I don't know, but this is an easy scenario in Russia, but as I have said, we are preparing for Moscow 41 and it is not an easy scenario, trust me on this one. So okay, we save this on play. Thank you very much for watching this and hope to see you soon. All the best from Mr. Critic. Bye bye.